So, do you feel like you're missing Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit? We've gotten his Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, and now it's also accessible in the No Way Home suit. But his Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit is quite a bit different. So, here's my purest custom version of it. So, starting off with the head. The head is probably the thing that inspired me to make this figure, because it comes from those new Spidey and His Amazing Friends sets. Now, I don't watch that show, but when I saw this, it screamed Andrew Garfield because of those gold eyes. And so, this head isn't perfect. He has like 5 webs on the top, but this is probably the closest we're ever going to get to his head, unless they make an official version of the suit. The torso was a bit more of a tricky one because he doesn't have the belt as much on like other Spider-Man suits. So I decided to use the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man torso from 2002 to 2003. This is a much rarer torso. I think I paid $15 for this torso. But still works. The silver doesn't completely match with that, but his webbing was shiny, and at some moments it looked black and some it looked more silvery, so I guess it kind of works. If you don't like this option, I would suggest using that of the Ultimate Spider-Man minifig. Now, this is in horrible condition, but it's just the only one I have. We had it when we were much younger. And then a more modern option would be to use this torso, which was very clearly inspired by Insomniac. It's on the more comic book based Spider-Mans you can get, like the Venomized Doc Ock set. You get $10, so yeah. The arms, so I thought of using the printed arms from the same comic book Spider-Man we just talked about. But then I realized that his arms are have a lot of blue on the top, and I kind of wanted to represent that, so I just used the series, I think, like 16 Arctic Explorer. It came with the penguin molds for the first time. Then we're just going to use some red hands. And then for the legs, I used the Zombie Slayer Spider-Man because it kind of gets a little bit of that detail with the knees, though I can understand if you want to just use a pair of normal dual molded legs. So yeah. And for an unmasked head, so while you could exchange the hair for the one from Buzz Lightyear from the Lightyear sets, I'm just going to use the head and hair that were provided in the No Way Home set, because that actually looks a lot like Andrew Garfield in this movie. So, if I take the figure and give him his mask in his hand, and then give him his head, there we have it. My fully completed Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Are there any changes you would make? And like and subscribe, and please share.